Neftchi will get a lot of support from the home crowd. So fasten your seatbelts. We might experience some great game here and some great plays here on the court. Netherlands with the first possession. Zoe Slachter leaves it to Kiki Floren. She wanted to repost Slachter, but the ball goes out of bounds. Alexandra Molenhauer is the last one to touch it. The shot clock was not reset. That was not a possession for Molenhauer. So only 4 seconds on the shot clock for the Netherlands. Natalie van den Adel gives it to Floren as the time runs out. Floren misses the two-pointer. Molenhauer now. The lob pass inside. Brianna Fraser opens the first wound in this final. Van den Adel back to Slachter. Kiki Floren keeping the dribble alive. Throws it back to Slachter. This is Van den Adel looking for some space, but that will not count. Traveling violation. Too many steps for Natalie van den Adel. She had a great tournament so far. Van den Adel, the second scorer of the Dutch team, 6 points per game. A two-pointer here for Erica Carter. In and out. Van den Adel with a rebound. Almost threw that away, but Kiki Floren is able to receive it. Jo Ritzma from outside, right down the hatch. She is the top scorer for the Netherlands team. 7 points per game during this tournament as Brianna Fraser is fouled by Jo Ritzma. She argues the call, but the refs are going to send Brianna Fraser at the free throw line for one shot. Talking about top scorers for this team, for Neftchi, a club based in Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, we have two players with 5.3 points per game, Alexandra Molenhauer and Brianna Fraser. The last one missed the free throw, so the score stays 2-1 in favor of the Netherlands. Jo Ritzma and Fraser were fighting for that ball. This time Fraser is called for the foul. Jo Ritzma lets it fly from outside. She was looking for her second two-pointer in this game, but this time she had no accuracy on that shot. Underneath the basket, Alexandra Molenhauer fixes it. 2-2 the score from the land of plenty. Nothing but air for Natalie van den Adel. This is Brianna Fraser, turnaround J Money. She is very confident. Brianna Fraser, as I said, 5.3 points per game during this tournament. She and Alexandra Molenhauer, the top scorers for this Azerbaijani team. Floren, Slachter, back to Floren. This is an offensive foul for a moving screen. So we're going to have another change of possession. Yep. I'm not really sure, but she was a little bit sliding through her left. Brianna Fraser scoring once again, and we have a player down. Julia Jo Ritzma having some trouble getting back up on the court. She checks out of the game. Van den Adel back into this. She has the rock in her hands. Gets it back from Slachter, lets it fly. Comes up empty. Molenhauer. That's a kick ball, so we're gonna have a fresh shot clock. Neftchi will stay on the offense. Fraser. Ulyanova won't go. She didn't even touch the rim with that shot. Neftchi still up by 2 after this power move by Brianna Fraser. The problem for Jo Ritzma was the cameraman underneath the basket. She collided with him, but looks like everybody's okay. Fortunately for both Jo Ritzma and the cameraman. Floren trying to navigate throughout the defense. Puts up the shot, came up short. Brianna Fraser to Alexandra Molenhauer. Back to Fraser, looks at the hoop. Finds Mollenhauer in the paint, no good, but there is Ulyanova with the tip in, still won't go, and the score is still 4-2 in favor of Neftchi. Kiki Florin trying to cut it to 1. She is fouled by Frazier. Florin is very fast, pretty hard for Frazier to move as fast as that on the defensive side of the court. Kiki Florin now trying to create some opening. Ooh, what was that? Now you see it, now you don't. That was better than Houdini. Everybody, including myself, thought that's going to be a pass for Van den Adel. But Kiki Florin with some magic here on the court, cutting the lead in half. Are you kidding me? After the great pass she dished yesterday between the legs of her opponent, this time Kiki Florin comes up with another trick, going very, very deep in her bag and finding the open lane after a move that I would like to see it once again. Probably going to have the replay later on. Now Erica Carter fouled on the shot. She's going to the free throw line and she knocks it down, giving Neftchi back the 2-point lead. Joritsma, Florin, the lob pass inside, Zoe Slachter puts it up and she rolls it in. Mollenhauer, Frazier was looking back to Mollenhauer, she got stripped. Van den Adel, Joritsma, Slachter, back to Joritsma, Slachter lets it go and hits! Netherlands, it's up by 1 after the double from Zoe Slachter. That's a foul against the Netherlands, team foul number 4, and we have reached the first TV timeout of this game. Intense game so far, neither of these sides willing to let anything easy. That was the basket made by Brianna Frazier moments ago. Then the two-pointer from Julia Joritsma and Alexandra Mollenhauer working in the paint, as well as Brianna Frazier with a turnaround J. Frazier also with the contact absorbing, and what a play here for Kiki Florin. Now Erica Carter back to Ulyanova. A two-point attempt that rims out. Carter with the offensive board. The putback still no good. Ulyanova with another chance. She draws the foul. She'll head to the charity stripe, trying to tie the game at 6. Dina Ulyanova, 4 points per game so far in this competition. The most experienced player in this Neftchi team, one of the members of the Azerbaijani national team, and she scores from the free throw line. 6-6. Kiki Florin from outside. Comes up short and the ball rolls out of bounds. Neftchi now with a chance to get in front. Mollenhauer. Frazier. She was looking for Mollenhauer. The pass is denied. Frazier with a second attempt, still no good. The same thing is available for Dina Ulyanova, but she still cannot hit. But in the end, Brianna Frazier scores from the baseline. Can Netherlands answer? She was walking right on the line there, Kiki Florin. Now a contact between her and Brianna Frazier. The foul should be against the Netherlands, and that's the last foul to give for the Dutch team. They are over the limit from now on. A very difficult situation for the Netherlands, and I'm pretty curious to find out if Neftchi will capitalize on this advantage. Carter. Ulyanova. Mollenhauer with the screen. Ulyanova looks for her. She gets the pass off the floor. Now the ball goes back to Erica Carter. Puts up a prayer. Too long and too late. But that was not even close to get into the rim. Van den Adel gets the ball back from Joritsma. Van den Adel to Kiki Florin. Florin looks for Van den Adel down low, and she is fouled by Ulyanova. But Neftchi is still pretty far away from getting in a penalty. That was team foul number 3 against Neftchi. 5 minutes and 24 seconds left until the end of this one. Zoe Slachter to Van den Adel. Back to Slachter. Tough shot from underneath the basket. Missed it. Now Molenhauer finds Carter. Carter now with a dribble alive. Stops. Pops. One drop. Van den Adel gets it to Slachter. Joritsma back to Slachter. She is denied by Frazier. Erica Carter from outside. Molenhauer puts it in. And Neftchi is up by 3 after the double from Alexandra Molenhauer. Van den Adel for Joritsma. The answer will not come here. Erica Carter grabs the ball. Another possession for Neftchi. The crossover. She is slicing and dicing. And Neftchi is up by as many as 4. This is the biggest lead so far with 4 minutes and 24 seconds left until the end of the final. Once again, the block from Brianna Frazier. And after that, the two-pointer from Alexandra Molenhauer. Joritsma trying to use the screen set by Slachter. Floren from outside, no good. Erica Carter with a rebound. The ball goes in the post. This is Brianna Frazier posting and toasting. But looks like the basket will not count because the ball was not cleared out. So it will stay 10-6 in favor of Neftchi. 1 point erased from the board for Brianna Frazier. Back to Netherlands. This is Kiki Floren to Van den Adel. Van den Adel keeping the dribble alive, finding Zoe Slachter underneath the basket. She misses another shot. Maybe too much pressure for Zoe Slachter. Usually she makes those shots, and this is not the first time when she comes up empty from that position. Second TV timeout of this game, 3 minutes and 51 seconds left. This is a two-possession ball game as Neftchi is leading 10-6. Once again, the baseline shot from Brianna Frazier and a two-pointer by Alexandra Molenhauer. Once again, Molenhauer from way outside. This is a rainbow, and she finds the bottom of the net. The ball intercepted for a moment. Erica Carter able to keep it. But that's an offensive foul for a moving screen against Dina Ulyanova. Molenhauer showing unlimited range during this final. And Neftchi now has the double the amount of points that Netherlands has on the board. Van den Adel to Slachter. This time she will not miss. 12-7 to score. 3:23 to go. Molenhauer finds Carter. Carter here on the left hand, goes straight to the rim, and once again she will get it. Slicing and dicing for the second time in this game. Another shot from Van den Adel. Comes up empty, and Joritsma was trying to put the ball into the paint with only one move to Zoe Slachter. They were not on the same page, so that's a turnover. Neftchi gets it back from the top of the arc. Brianna Frazier. Frazier on the move, the bump, the shot, the miss, looks for the tip in, and she will get it. Another bad pass for the Netherlands. That was too soft. Erica Carter saying, give me that. And now Brianna Frazier going straight to the rim, but she was denied by Joritsma. Came down with the ball in her hands, and that's a block for Joritsma, a traveling violation. The basket will not count. And we have a timeout with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left until the end of this game. So Neftchi very close of winning the tournament in front of the home crowd. This is the second tournament hosted by Azerbaijan after the one in Astara that was held in May 20th and 21st. The first tournament this season was in China, in Wuhan. China won that, as well as the second one in Astara. The last tournament in Clermont-Ferrand was also won by the host. That was France. Now a two-pointer blocked for Kiki Floren. That was Dina Ulyanova with a great defense. And talking about defense, Alexandra Molenhauer not letting Van den Adel to get closer to the basket. The ball rolls out of bounds. It will stay with Netherlands, but only 2 seconds on the shot clock. Van den Adel puts up the shot. Brianna Fraser with the board. Fraser clears it out. Finds Molenhauer through the screen, threads the needle, and Dina Ulyanova has no problem of getting another point on the board. Neftchi is dominating the game. Kiki Floren wants the double, won't go. Ulyanova. Floren keeps it for the Netherlands. Slachter had a 2-pointer. She gets the second one. She is almost automatic from beyond the arc. She's not shooting often, but when she does, usually that ball goes straight down the hatch. This is Ulyanova looking for the contact, smart enough to create it against Van den Adel, who took the bite and jumped. So Dina Ulyanova will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's because Netherlands is already over the limit, as I said before. The number 1 player in Azerbaijan, Dina Ulyanova, scores the first free throw. The officials are pretty happy of what they're seeing. 1 minute and 51 seconds left. A possible 8-point advantage. No, it stays a 7-point advantage. And Dina Ulyanova entered the painted area a little bit too fast. That's why the game is stopped. The ball is awarded to Netherlands. Zoe Slachter to Kiki Floren. Cannot come down with a double. Alexandra Molenhauer navigating throughout the defense. Was looking for the contact, lost the ball. Netherlands gets it back. Slachter. From outside, the shot by Van den Adel keeps Netherlands into this game. They still have a pulse, 16-11. Carter to Fraser. Can she answer? Yes, she does. Brianna Fraser, a cold-blooded shot that gives Neftchi back the 7-point lead. Ulyanova to Fraser, back to Ulyanova. This time they were not on the same page and the ball goes out of bounds. That's a turnover for Neftchi. 70 seconds left until this final ends. Neftchi so close of winning it, but this is 3x3 basketball. This is not over. Stranger things had happened. Van den Adel looking for some opening. Van den Adel this time drives, but Brianna Fraser affects that shot. It won't drop. A foul here against Ulyanova. So she will go to the free throw line. Kiki Floren not happy with the call. Very quiet crowd here as Dina Ulyanova makes the first shot. The second one would put Neftchi within 1 of winning the tournament. She knocks it down. 22-11. This is almost over. Netherlands needs a miracle. Julia Joritsma finds the first point, but they need 8 more. Ulyanova for the tournament. It rims out. The Netherlands still has a chance. Van den Adel in the paint. She had Joritsma wide open underneath the basket. She tried to finish that by herself. I think fatigue is becoming a factor here, and also the altitude. This city is pretty high in the mountains, so the blood oxygen might be affected from time to time. You need to catch a breather. This is Van den Adel again, trying to find something. Back to Joritsma, lets it fly from outside. The rebound goes to Erica Carter. Carter now on the move, gets it inside, denied by Joritsma, who's saying to Alexandra Molenhauer, you might win this tournament, but this is not gonna be the winning basket. Not until I'm not watching the basketball and the rim anymore. Fraser now, back to Carter. Carter on the move, Carter puts it up, won't go. Jorizma rebounds it. Kiki Florin from outside. That's an air ball. And for the first time, Neftchi, representing Azerbaijan, has won a tournament in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series, defeating in front of a frenetic home crowd Netherlands by the score of 20-12. They made it look easy. They had the support of the fans, but they played an amazing 3x3 basketball, winning this by a margin of 8 points. This wasn't even close, except for the first minutes of the game. So Dina Ulyanova, Brianna Fraser, Erika Carter, and Alexandra Mollenhauer is bringing the tournament home to Azerbaijan. The officials are pretty happy. The first ever tournament held here in Şuşa, a city that is in the Nagorno-Karabakh region at around 1